Happy Twin Wednesday today.
Happy Twin Wednesday.
Woo woo. Dr. Johanna here.
Dr. Madeline.
And we are your awesome twin chiropractors at Atlas Chiropractic Center.
Yeah, where we see your whole family, but we specialize in our pregnant postpartum mamas.
Yep.
And we are a little waterlogged today because we are in Tampa Bay and Ada has arrived. So.
Well, she or he is coming.
Yeah, or is coming.
We're getting the bands of it right now. So
Yeah.
we definitely wanted to change it up a little bit and bring this awesome Twin Tuesday to you. And I've been saying this for a long time, so it's a good time to do this episode. But sitting is the new smoking, or sitting rots your spine. However you want to think about it, right?
Yeah.
So the reason we say that, and we have some information posted in the office, which is what kind of drove this topic this week, is there's a research article out there that happened, and they researched a bunch of men that sit at their desk. So a lot of people out there can relate to this, and they had them sit for 6 hours straight, which is a normal routine workday for a lot of people that are working on the computer. And the results show that for them to sit for 6 hours straight, it decreases their blood flow to the legs by 50%. It also, believe this, decreased blood flow to their arms and hands. So as little as getting up and doing a 10-minute walk or movement was enough to restore proper blood flow and proper function. So Dr. Madeline made a good point when we were talking about this. A lot of people know what?
When you fly, like across the ocean for a significant flight, more than a couple hours, that you're supposed to get up and you're supposed to move around. Yet when we're sitting every day in our daily life, we don't think about that. We just push through and we keep sitting and we keep doing work. And I even talked to a patient about this the other day about, they see us, it depends where they're at in their care and what they're coming in for, let's say a couple times a week in the beginning. Yep. And then we give them things to do at home and how important that home stuff is, because they're here for a couple of minutes, out, 2 times a week. And I know most of y'all are sitting a lot of the other times, and even when we consider ourselves any more active, think about it, most of the time we're active for, let's say, 30 minutes to an hour, a couple times, maybe 3 to 5 times a week, and then we're sitting the rest of the time, essentially. So kind of puts it in perspective a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought that was a pretty cool article to read, and we have a really shortened version and some tips for you in the office, because it just decreased blood flow will affect how your body repairs and heals. And you're also, if you're decreasing the blood flow because you're sitting on those veins and arteries that control how the blood flows, you're also sitting and compressing on those nerves that come out from your low back, right? Because the nerves in your low back, they go down into your sciatic nerve, which is literally where you sit. And then those nerves go all the way down to your legs and feet, which is why when people have sciatic pain, they can feel that radiation or that pain or numbness or tingling down all the way into their toes sometimes. So that's because as you sit, your spine gets compressed over time from gravity, and the most weight's going to be bared at that lowest point, which is the lower part of your spine, which can cause lack of blood flow. It can cause back pain, sciatica.
Just this uncomfortable feeling too. It doesn't always have to be pain. It can just be really uncomfortable. I drove for the first time for a significant amount of time this weekend for sitting, and I kind of felt this from sitting in that area. My leg was starting to go numb when I was driving. So
yep. So some easy, quick tips that you can do, no matter if you're already back at your work office or if your office is still at home, implement these whichever location that you're at. So getting up periodically for just a minimum of 10 minutes, and you don't have to go run for 10 minutes, you just got to move, get everything flowing, is enough to reset circulation, reset that body. So encourage that you do that. And that's something easy. You can just walk around your house for 10 minutes, that kind of stuff. What's the next one? We write a lot of letters for this for our patients, don't we?
Get a standing desk.
Yeah, to get a standing desk, or one that alternates between sitting and standing, is huge, because it changes your posture, and too much of one thing can always be complicated. So we want to have one that preferably you can sit and stand at, because then you can change and keep that blood flow, keep that nerve circulation happening it should be.
That's more ideal, because even thinking about standing all day at a desk, your posture is still going to be compromised at some point. Being somewhere for 6-7+ hours straight is a long time, no matter how you're sitting or standing. So getting up and moving is the important part, breaking it up.
You can set some reminders on your phone to remind you to get up and to move around, because not only is that going to help with that compression that's going on to the low back and to the legs, but remember that study also showed that you lose function to your arms and hands with prolonged sitting. And that's because posture, right? Show them forward head posture. Show them bad posture. When your head comes forward, it compresses on the nerves in the neck, which affect, then they go all the way down to your arms and hands, and it makes it hard to get everything moving like it's supposed to be. So go ahead and fix your posture because it's driving me crazy. So when you're working for a prolonged period of time, your muscles will naturally get tired, and that posture will start to shift in a bad way, which can not only affect the low back, but it can affect the neck and the upper back as well. So get up, get moving, and to reset that posture, set a reminder on your phone is a great one. And get out, move around, do some moves, do some exercising.
Yeah, we always have nice movements on Thursdays on our Instagram and Facebook page. So if you're not sure what to do, go check it out. You can find some cool stuff there.
Absolutely. That's it, y'all.
If you're in Florida, around where we are, stay dry.
Stay safe.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye.